Deeper Than Dirt presents.
Thank you, Lord.
Hey, that answers that question. Bullseye!
But it's sitting in front of you, so the magazine have to wait. You don't eat it.
What are you laughing at? That's a wind-up. Buddy, she don't get no better than that. Say when. My name's Colorado. I've been hunting my whole life. Guiding, outfitting, and hunting. Where in the world?
30 years now, I've made my living outdoors.
Somewhere in the Outback.
We're in Mongolia.
Hello, Argentina. Right on the El Bicho. Red Square, Moscow, Russia.
Howdy, Colorado. Welcome to New Zealand.
Where in the world?
I just love it so much.
I'm gonna keep on loving it if it don't kill me.
If I had it my way, I'd take the whole world hunting. Armando, Vindi Tazzi. That's what I call him when he gets on the phone. Vindi Tazzi, what are you doing? And he's generally either coming from bear camp or going to bear camp. He loves hunting bears. I've hunted bears with him, I don't know how many times, a lot of times, a lot of different places throughout Canada. We're in Quebec. This is his favorite place, I believe, to come hunt bears. This is the second time I've been here with him.
Oh, but I didn't see no tears. All dressed up to go away. First time I'd seen him smile at you.
How you been? Yeah, oh yeah.
Good.
Yeah, ready.
Oh my God, what?
How you doing?
Good, bud. How are you?
Good to see
Man,
you.
you look good.
How are
You look healthy.
Yeah.
That's my friend Frank.
Hey, Frank.
How are you?
Hey, how are you?
Oh, good.
Good to see you.
Yeah, did you have a good trip?
Yeah.
Our hats.
Yeah, you look good,
Got my
man.
boots and everything too.
Shining.
How are you too, Bob? Yeah. How come Armando. Good. You? I had to bring up the cowboy hat. Good. How are you, man? Had to bring up the cowboy hat.
Yes, sir. Look good.
Yeah, Frank.
I took over as president of SCI 2 years ago, and like I said, we rebuilt our board of directors. I got 6 great guys on my board right now. They all have the same common goal: to build SCI, to protect hunters' rights, to preserve animals and conservation. And it's awesome. We're all headed in the right direction. One of them, his name is Robert Drouin. We call him Bob. When I brought to the table that we were gonna auction off a bear hunt here at Fer à Cheval, and that Colorado had agreed to be part of the package and make someone a star for a trip, Bob, I saw his eyes light up, and I knew he was gonna bid on that. And sure enough, when that prize came up on the screen at the dinner, he stood up and he bid, and at one point, I guess his dream came true. He won a trip to hang out with Colorado for a week and to film, and I know he's having a great time.
Okay, that answers that question. Bullseye! Okay, ready to go hunt?
Yeah.
Absolutely. No kick?
No kick. Yeah.
That's perfect medicine.
No kick. Very nice rifle.
I love that gun.
Yeah.
You know, some of the things that make it exciting is knowing that you're going to see some of your friends again and visit with them. They've got over 60 bears on cameras. It's incredible how many bears they've got up here. And the effort. Every day those guys are out freshening up the baits, checking the cameras, and every time you see, it doesn't matter who it is, they're happy. They love doing what they're doing, being where they're at, and it shows. Guarantee it shows. not only is the food prepared like it came out of a 5-star restaurant, it's good, it's delicious, obviously, but out here this remote, eating seafood, steaks, you can't believe it. And how it's prepared like you're going to take a picture and put it in a magazine. But it's sitting in front of you, so the magazine have to wait. You're going to eat it.
I'm the last again. I want to thank you.
Where in the World is Colorado Buck is brought to you by CheaperThanDirt.com, Armscore USA and Rock Island Pistols, Carlson's Choke Tubes, the Shooter's Choice, Norma Ammunition, precision ammunition for the serious hunter, Worldwide Trophy Adventures, the Mule Deer Foundation, Kenetrek Boots, Wild Bill's Taxidermy, the Horseshoe Outfitters in Quebec, Canada, ACI and the Ammo and More Store in Stevensville, Montana, and the Colorado Buck Special Edition Rifle by the Montana Rifle Company. This segment brought to you by Norma Ammunition, precision ammunition for the serious hunter.
Going fishing with Francois, that was a lot of fun. That's the first time he and I ever went fishing in Armando, driving the boat, fishing, but just for he and I to get a chance to talk and catch up. You got on a spoon? Oh. Where's it's backwards. I got him. Fish on, fish on. I know he's down there swimming around going, who in the world's got a hold of that pole? Come on up here and see Colorado. Oh my goodness.
We've been trolling for exactly 3 minutes. Bam. Congratulations, my friend.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I love you.
Yeah, I know you love me too. All right, look at Armando and say this. I'm going to teach you some Colorado French. You ready? Le flanc de blanc. You keep working on that. It'll be good. And then if you want to know what it means, I'll tell you. This ain't nothing about this supposed to be serious. Or else I missed that page in the report. You got to talk to these fish sometime. And a lot of times, if you're talking English, they get interested because they don't know what's going on up here, you know what I mean? Yeah. Then they come and let's go see what they're saying. And next thing you got one on. Yeah, maybe. Maybe see, maybe no, maybe whatever. Hey, we're going to laugh, have some fun, and when he starts saying these words, and I don't know what they are, so I start repeating them, the look on his face, it's fun. Because you can see, man, he ain't going to get this figured out. There's no way I'm going to have to help him some more, right? I mean, he's in trouble. I got to help him out, explain, about teaching fish English and different stuff like that's important. I put it under the Le Flanc de Blanc umbrella.
Le flanc
de Blanc. Where'd you find it?
You and Josh made that up, bro.
Well, it was underneath this hat. And I kind of pulled it out, bit it right out there, and now I own it. No. Last year when we were here, we're out shooting my rifle, the Colorado Buck Special Edition rifle, made by Montana Rifle Company. Francois wanted to shoot and I let him shoot it. And this same reaction I see many, many times. It's a custom rifle. It's the most affordable custom rifle. I don't know anything on the planet that can get near it, nothing. We planned to all come up here and hunt. Jeff and Dave work in their swamp, couldn't make it, but they made sure that we got a rifle up here for Francois. And when he realized that we were presenting him a rifle, it was priceless.
And the
Trigger pull.
trigger pull.
It was good.
Oh, very good.
Well, I am very proud to present you your very own 7 mag from me and the guys at Montana Rifle Company. There's your Colorado Buck Edition rifle.
Hey!
You?
Yep, congratulations. I hope you try to wear it out and let a lot of people shoot it. I think you're gonna have a good time with it for the rest of your life.
C'est beau, ça. Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, happy Father's Day.
Very happy.
Good deal, good deal.
Hey.
I think he's surprised.
If anybody's ever genuinely been overwhelmed by getting the gift, he was. He totally was.
We were in the blind for approximately, 4 hours, 4.5 hours, and we're sitting there, and JP nudged me and barreled over and reached in there and took a piece of bait and just kind of stood there and looked at us, and that gave me the perfect opportunity to pull the trigger. And as far as my guide being with me, he was fantastic. I think he was more excited than I was when I shot my bear. He was grinning from ear to ear.
Yes, sir, buddy.
Boy, I've got a gorgeous coat on him. Boy, he's got a gorgeous coat.
Nice on, buddy. Good job.
Good time in the blind, and it's been a wonderful experience.
Follow all the action on Facebook at Where in the World is Colorado Buck? This segment brought to you by the Montana Rifle Company, makers of the Colorado Buck Special Edition Rifle.
As far as lodging and food and the camaraderie, the people, people in Canada are just, I don't know, they're just friendly. Here, step above, notch up, because several things is going to surprise you. When you get back in here and you see this lodge, you're going to wonder how in the world did they build this back here, because it's hours and hours of drive on gravel road to get back. And when you get here, it's beautiful. It's beautiful all the way through, but this setting, there's a big lake out in front of the lodge. The lodge is just magnificent. And the food, they got a full-time chef. The staff out here is flawless. If anything, honestly, you eat too much, you get fed too much. But it's like going to a 5-star restaurant. That's what kind of meals.
You know what the deal is? This is the rule, not the exception.
In life, sometimes, it's not about what you know, it's who you know. I'm fortunate to call a few people in the outdoor industry, acquaintances and friends, but one guy in particular, Colorado, when he knew I got really involved in this outfit this year, he was the first one to jump on board and want to help me out. He filmed here last year when we both came to judge the place. We brought a couple of clients. We wanted to see how it worked and what we could do to make it better.
That was the big bear. That was the bear we hadn't seen. You never knew. I thought I knew every bear that's been in here after 3 days. The same bear, and all of a sudden, boom, here comes this bear. Out of the blue. Didn't go nowhere.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. All right.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord.
I opted for a muzzle loader, went out to the stand. We're sitting in our stand. We had seen pictures of a bear that walked right through that bait. We just never really got a good look at him. A sow and a cub that came in, and then there was a smaller bear who will be a big bear one day for future consideration. He had a beautiful white patch on him. And then totally out of the blue, without making a sound, out pops a huge boar.
These bears, when they come in, you don't hear them. You never hear them come in. They're just there.
And basically, he walked up to the bait, decided he was going to eat, lied down. I had my sights on him the whole time. It seemed like it was forever. when he got up, he wasn't getting up to snoop around. He was getting up to leave.
Oh, yeah. My little deer, bro. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, that shot, oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah.
The boars come to the bait for a minute or two, and then they're off. They come looking for a female. I led on him. I aimed for his the front of his shoulder, and I squeezed off around, and I got very fortunate. You know, the stars aligned for me. It was a perfect shot. Oh my God. This is my biggest bear ever in Quebec. Oh, he's a beauty. My God. Excellent territory.
Where in the World is Colorado Buck is brought to you by CheaperThanDirt.com, Armscore USA and Rock Island Pistols, Carlson's Choke Tubes, the Shooter's Choice, Norma Ammunition, precision ammunition for the serious hunter, Worldwide Trophy Adventures, the Mule Deer Foundation, Kenetrek Boots, Wild Bill's Taxidermy, the Horseshoe Outfitters in Quebec, Canada, ACI and the Ammo and More Store in Stevensville, Montana, and the Colorado Buck Special Edition Rifle by the Montana Rifle Company. This segment brought to you by Carlson's Black Cloud Choke Tubes, the Shooter's Choice.
Right, we got 2 days left. We're gonna go hunt, Bob's gonna go hunt. So at that point we decided, hey, I wanna hunt with Bob, but we need to split up and see if we can't both get a bear. I'll check this baby out. Buddy, she don't get no better than that. Perfecto. You know, I've been shooting the Norma ammunition now. The American PH is absolutely got to be, without question, the finest ammunition put together, assembled. If they use the finest brass, the finest components, and they've endless studies of shooting through gels and testing the bullets and the accuracy and how they hold together and if they do what they're designed to do, and they do. When you see a bear come up there like that, he obviously smelled the meat on top of it. And he darted away from there a couple times. Generally, that means that obviously there's a bigger bear there. He's scared of something back in the woods there. I brought a 375 up, my Montana rifle one. There's no recoil, it's really fun to shoot, and you're using a good big bullet. Yawning. When you make a high shoulder shot and you make your shot in the right place, it's instant, it's over. That's why you use that ammunition in that rifle right there. Where he stands to the ground. I'm willing to take the opportunity that was given right there, knowing I would have shot that bear on the last, even if it's a good bear. I've done that before. I've passed up a perfect opportunity like that to wait around and not get one. not get one at the end. So I'm glad we got that. I gotta go take a look at this bear. Don't get too used to holding that. You got your own. All right, we did get our bear. We're gonna head back to camp, see if Bob had any luck. If not, we'll go hang out with him tomorrow and set over bait with him again. If he did, we'll get all the bears gathered up in gear and get ready to go. If any of you have an interest in going up and hunting bear, it's middle of the year, not a lot you can do back in the States. It's June, and there's a lot of big game hunting still to be had up here in Canada. You won't find a finer place, I promise you that. Not the people is as good as they get, the lodge is outstanding, and the food, you can't even describe it. Matter of fact, that's what's waiting for us back at camp, so that's where we're headed.
Closed captioning provided by Rocky Top Outfitters. Book your hunt with Colorado today at HeyColoradoBuck.com. We'll see you on the hunt.
That looks like a safety vest thong. Yeah, the only thing that's going to stay up with that is his hat.